Hey guys, I'm here at PAX West 2017 with Derek Yu, creator of Spelunky, now working on UFO 50. So UFO 50 is a really unique project, 50 games, a lot of collaboration, a lot of different folks from the independent game scene working on this. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it's a collection of 50 games, and the story is that these games were made in the 80s for a fictional console by a fictional company. They're lost to time, and now you're getting to play it like all together.
It's a chance for you to work with your friends, it seems like, too. I mean, there's almost like a mixtape quality to this. The games are unified by the color palette and some other aspects. So talking about sort of the process of how you got the gang together to create this project.
In a way, this was a game that was designed so that all of us could work on it together. This was a game where we wanted to work together. What would be a good game that we could all do? And yeah, this came up. One of the team members, John, is a friend of mine from second grade. And we used to make games together as kids. We'd make small games over the weekend. I should say his full name, John Perry. And so we wanted to make a game again now, and it made sense to go back to our roots and make small games again, and we kind of came up with the idea of, well, why don't we do 50 of them? Because I think that'd be an interesting idea. I think it'll really get people's attention. And then we can do 50 small games, which is just a lot of fun. Like, it's been a pure joy to work on, right?
Yeah, I mean, from our perspective, it's almost the PC's answer to the NES Mini to some extent. So talk me through some of the games. You know, there are single-player and multiplayer games in there, but what can players expect?
So the games span a variety of genres. So we've got platformers, we've got shoot 'em ups, we've got beat 'em ups, puzzle games. We even have a couple RPGs. And so if you just jump around the collection, you'll be able to find any kind of game to play. Oh, and it's worth mentioning that all the games will be available to play from the outset. So it's not like you start with one game, you play it, you unlock the rest. You'll have the whole library available to you right off the bat. And so we want that kind of overwhelming feeling of, opening up a multi-cart or like a 101 shareware CD from the 80s and 90s and just trying something. You may not necessarily know what you're getting into, but just jumping around, trying this game and that, finding a game that you really want to spend some time with, and then playing it as long as you want, and then you've got 49 other games waiting for you.
I'm really interested in the process of collaboration with UFO 50. Obviously, there's not many projects like this, and as I understand, it's not simply that you have developers working on individual games and the other folks don't touch it. Like, you're truly kind of doing programming, doing art back and forth between the different games?
Yeah, that's right. Each game has a kind of director who came up with a basic idea and who has more or less final say on the decisions that go on, but we've all worked on all the games. Pretty much everyone on the team has multiple skill sets and are very used to making this type of game. And so people who do art also do programming and music and design. And so we jump around a lot. The development is a lot like a game jam, but it's got that very free and open game jam quality. But at the same time, we do a lot of planning to make sure that even though it's free, that the games all feel cohesive and the games are all fun and good.
So what's the weirdest game in UFO 50 in your opinion?
Oh man, we've got a lot of weird games. There's a game it's a turn-based strategy game where you play a civilization of birds that worships these dinosaur gods. So that one's pretty weird.
Well, it's a really interesting project. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be out in 2018.
That's right, yeah. Sometime maybe in the middle of 2018, we're thinking.
And where should folks go to learn more about UFO 50?
You can go to the website, which is 50games.fun.
Terrific URL. Derek, thanks a lot for talking with us.
Thank you.